Alright, so we're playing Horizon Forbidden West. I just finished Ghost of Tsushima about 2-3 weeks ago, and I decided to pick back up where I had left off on Horizon Forbidden West. I've already beaten this game one time, but I accidentally deleted my file, and so now I can't play the Burning Shores DLC without replaying the entire game, or at least most of it. So I thought that was going to be something of a chore, but as I've been getting into it, I've been finding it to be less and less of a chore and more just fun, good fun. I thought that the second Horizon had a lot of additional things that were worse than the first game, but I found that you can still ignore most of those things. You can just kind of stick with the things that you like, the weapons you like, the style that you like. And most of the things that I learned... See, the great thing about Horizon is that I played it 2 times, and the first time I played it really, really bad. And so that's given me this way to find a great satisfaction in playing it again and doing so much better on fights that I can remember doing really bad on. So for me in Horizon, the kind of fight that was just horrible is what I just consider, what I just call a cluster. You know, a battle where you use up all your healing, you use up all your ammo, it takes 20 minutes, and you barely win. And that's just the worst type of battle, because you know it's like, yeah, you won, but clearly you weren't doing it the right way. And when I first played both of these games, pretty much everything was a cluster. But the way I got through it was that I played on the easy difficulty level. So, but I've learned so much since then, you know, about how to be stronger and how to play so much smarter. And so I wanted to show this battle in particular, because this battle is one that really stands out for me as having been a complete cluster the first time. This is against this giant elephant. Not only is there a giant elephant, but there are, you know, 8 or 10 bad guys, and they all fight against you at once. Now, you do have a partner here, Cthulhu, but it's just this incredible challenge. And I remember, you know, when I played this before, this took me like 30 minutes, because I would sneak around and try to take out every human, because I didn't want to fight the humans and the machine at once. And then I would fight the machine, and the battle against the machine was a complete and total cluster of me just trying to hit it with, I don't even know what, precision arrows or whatever I was using, but no rhyme or reason. So this time I came into it with a much better strategy, 2-part strategy. Part 1, which I didn't realize I could do until I got there, is to use Ravager Cannon, which happens to just be sitting around. And Part 2 is to freeze him and use slingshot bombs, which I've upgraded, because I got a bow and I took the time to upgrade it. And so I have a very powerful slingshot. So Aloy just told Cthulhu, or whatever his name is, she said, I'll take the machine, you take the guys. So I took that as my cue that I'm really not supposed to run around fighting the guys. I'm kind of supposed to let him deal with that, and I'm supposed to just deal with this machine. So here I am just kind of looking around, and then I see, oh, the Ravager Cannon. So I think, okay, since I'm really just going to fight this thing straight up, I don't have any plans to be sneaky or anything like that, I might as well just start off by going and picking up the Ravager Cannon and just emptying it into the guy. So that's what I do, and that gets me a good ways. That takes his damage down a good way, and then I finish him off with the strategy again, which is freezing him, and then when he's in the brittle state, and you can see it says he's weak against frost, when he's in the brittle state, he'll take more damage from my slingshot bombs, and so then I'm going to shoot my slingshot bombs. And I don't just have the level 1 bombs, but I have something called advanced blast something or another. It's a higher level, more expensive bomb that you can only use with a slightly more advanced slingshot. The slingshot that I'm using is the blue slingshot. It's not the green one, which you start with the game with, but it's not the orange or the purple ones, which are the really good ones. So it's sort of a mid-level slingshot.
This is a find.
But here we go. So I got my cannon. I'm just going to take a minute here to make sure that I'm wearing the melee combat armor, which is the armor that has the strongest defenses in case something hits me. And I put this on whenever I'm just going to have open combat. It's actually the Ostrom Wayfarer, not the purple one above. Because this blue armor is more upgraded than that purple armor. And now I'm just going to walk out into the open and just start shooting them. And you can see this probably takes, a good quarter of his life right there. And so now now it's switched to Frost. Shoot his ass. This Frostbow is also fully upgraded as well. Do a little flip after every shot in case someone's there to try to hit you. Just shoot him about... Okay, that's enough times. Now he's frozen. Now switch to bombs. And just start bombing his ass. And bombs are absolutely great against a thing like this elephant because you can't miss. So you can get a lot of damage out of every one. Here I need to heal. I just got hit there for a minute. I have no idea what all the enemies are doing. I don't know if he's fighting, if my friend is fighting them off or what they're doing. I'm just flipping around. That seems to be protecting me. And here, I think he actually is dead, but I continue to shoot. I shot 3 bombs at him after he was dead just because I couldn't tell. It took so long for him to stop moving. Finally, I knew he was dead when I saw the little loot sign appear, the little orange treasure chest appear, the treasure box. But of course, I still had to kill all these guys, and I wasn't really that nervous. They were going to be easy, but that would have been a big waste if I'd ended up losing to these guys. But me and my friend are able to team up against these guys. And I'm doing the basic strategy that I do against human opponents, which is to shoot them with fire. You get some initial damage and then damage over time, and then they're all weak against fire. I climbed up here thinking that that would just get me out of harm's way and I can kind of figure out what to do. Because I know there are a lot of humans around here, but I can't quite tell where they are. So there's one. Anyway, yeah, I've been really liking Horizon, getting back into it. It's amazing how quickly I forgot about Ghost of Tsushima because I thought Ghost was really so good of a game. It was so good, but I spent almost no time sort of mourning it after I was done because I just immediately switched to Horizon, which is a better game. I will say that. Ghost had a lot of good things about it, and it was an absolutely great game, and I hope they make a sequel and I'll play it. It was a fantastic game, but I just think that what Horizon has with the machines and sort of just the incredibly fun combat against the machines, especially when you figure out how to make it easy, like I just did, to me that is just incredibly fun and satisfying. And Ghost of Tsushima really had nothing like that. It was just a lot of sneaking up on guys and slitting their throats. I'm having trouble climbing up to this thing for some reason. Okay, there we go. Here you are. Horizon 1, I really was obsessed with the plot for most of the game. The first time I played it, I thought it was so intriguing. But I feel like it went off the rails eventually, and I kind of gave up on thinking that the Horizon plot in either of the games was really very good. Now I kind of think it mostly stinks. And I actually liked Ghost of Tsushima. I thought that the story ended up being even better than Horizon because it was sort of... It just didn't go off the rails. It was simple and believable and made you get a little emotional. It was a great story. But Horizon offers the same kind of fun open world questing and sneaking around and battling, but it also just has such an incredibly fun system against the machines, and that's the thing that sets it apart. So anyway, great fun. Loved crushing that elephant. And maybe I'll make another video if I have another really easy battle against something that used to be very hard. All right, that's it.